My first introduction to a level 2 facility started right after a 28-hour bus ride. So obviously, we were ready to hit any spot and just lay it down. We didn't even need mats. We were ready to crash out. Being on a bus for 28 hours while you're black boxed is a form of torture no one should ever have to go through. But we walked into Delano, level 2, which is dorm living, and I just thought to myself, there is no possible way we're not all gonna kill each other at this place. This place hadn't been used for inmates in over 3 years. They had shut down the CCF facility in Delano 2008, and we arrived there in 2013. So it was about 5 years since anybody had even been in these buildings. These motherfucking lazy COs gave us fucking brooms and shit and told us just to clean the place up. We were just like, what the fuck is this shit? This was a shot out ass dorm with 2 tiers. You walk in the building, on your right side is a day room with the TV. On your left side is another day room with the TV. So this is obvious that the California prison system knows there's segregation. They know there's racial division, and they have the place set up exactly for that. Or else there would have been one motherfucking day room where everybody sat, but there's a reason there's 2, because it keeps the violence down when your own race checks your own race. If I were to go around telling black dudes what's up in the pen, there'd be a motherfucking problem. So I only tell my people what the fuck to do when I'm in the pen, so there is no issue along the racial barriers and racial lines. The boundaries at a level 2, they get misskewed though. So in the certain situation we were in, you would be 2 white boys on a double stack rack against the wall. Your neighbor is potentially gonna be a black on a Cadillac rack. A Cadillac rack is a 1 bed on the floor. He doesn't have a bunkie or anyone on top of him. So it's just a black on a Cadillac rack, and then me and my white bunkie against the wall right here. So we're sharing the same driveway. So essentially, the black next to me can reach under his bed on the right side, which would be our driveway. And to me, that freaked me the fuck out. I didn't understand how this was gonna take place. So I thought that he should always go on the other side of his driveway, and the next person, so on and so forth. So there's just weird institutional sophistication that would be passed down from a higher level, like a level 4 facility. Level 3 facility where everything has racial guidelines, from the fact of you can't eat with someone, drink with them, sit with them, work out with them, or anything like this. So even the driveway usage of me and my black neighbor was weird to me. I didn't understand it. Later, the rules were more lax at this level 2, and we did use the same driveway to clean and everything like that. And obviously, what if the dude drops something in between there? He's just gonna fucking grab it. But at higher up facilities, where I was places, you wouldn't do that. If a black's basketball rolled into the white and Sereno workout area where the bars are, he would not come and grab it. At a level 2, he would just grab his shit. It wasn't so fucking serious. And this was the problem at the level 2s, is it wasn't so fucking serious. So everybody was lax. The drug use was lax. The borrowing of money and the fronting of certain substances, certain fucking items, coffee, CDs, all this shit was so lax that it caused motherfucking tension on the daily. So there was not one fucking day where a white boy and a black weren't having a problem, a homie and a black weren't having a problem, a homie and just anyone. I mean, the whole point is these close-ass living quarters are a fucking straight powder keg. It's ready to erupt. Riots kick off at these places more often than they would kick off at a 180 level 4 facility, where there is a lot higher amount of respect, a lot higher amount of institutional sophistication. So this is the facts. People are always like, Wes, say it ain't so, Wes. Tell me it's not racist. It's 2019. Do we have to live like this? Yeah, motherfucker. If you're GP, you have no choice, and you're going to live like this. I'm going to push the line on you. Your fellow people are going to push the line on you. Like I've said before, even when my old ass dad went to county jail in Dago, they pushed the line on him. So the fact is don't go to prison if this shit is shocking to you. I saw level 2 as a chance to step down from my high power attitude and get more acclimated to the streets. So me being someone who sees adversity as a time for growth, the adversity in this situation was that I had to involve myself more with other races because I want to come out. I want to live a better life. So by involving myself in a level 2 scenario with more races and at a higher level of communication and interaction, I was preparing myself for the street, which in all reality, any dipshit who's still pushing crazy harsh politics at a level 2 really doesn't want to come home anyways, and he's probably fearful of even having to come out and be a real motherfucking man again, which that shit just trips me out when people are so institutionalized. They cry about missing their family in their one day, and then they get back out, sell dope again, be a dipshit, and go cry about it again. Obviously, everybody knows that fucking simple-ass quote from back in the day, doing the same thing repetitively multiple times over and over and expecting a different result is the epitome of fucking, what is it, being crazy or fucking psychotic or fucking, it's the epitome, it's the definition of being fucking crazy. So the point is yeah, there must be fucking crazy if they want to keep going to the pen. So these facilities, I've met a lot of the best people because we did interact at a higher level. We did have to show a different level of respect and talk and socialize more. So that prepped me for the street better. But the level 2s are just a fucking shit show of everybody fronting each other dope, everyone banging fucking needles in their arms, everyone cooking wine, everyone doing big old lines of speed, getting foil from the kitchen, making a soda can into a candle, putting about a fucking gram of some white on that motherfucker, getting a pen and smoking big old fucking clouds of speed on that motherfucker. Fools are just wigging out. They're losing their minds. They stay up for 2 to 2 days to 2 weeks at a motherfucking time, high as fuck on that shit, and all of a sudden you just see people, you'll walk by, you glance over, you see homeboy making a piece over here, you see other homeboy over here shooting up, you see fool over here chewing out his chick on the phone. It's all drug problems. The weakness creeps in when we seek the vices. Like I've said before, the vices, every vice has an excuse ready, and it's always a bitch-made ass excuse. Nothing worse than a grown-ass man still fucking blaming his upbringing for decisions he's making in his 20s and 30s and 40s. Bitch shit, straight up. But anyways, if you want to keep living in this fucking scenario, then keep coming out and doing the same shit. Like I've said a million fucking times, I came out, I chose to chase my vision. I chose to chase health, positivity, and helping others, and it paid off 20-fold. How could it not? Tell me one time you were just particularly nice to someone and it fucked your day up. You're just like, oh, I really shouldn't have helped that person or been nice to them. It's never fucking happened. So anybody who's going out of their way to be negative, going out of their way to be just straight evil and rude to people, that's its own punishment. After years of living like that, I just got on my own case about it. Every time it would happen to me that I would react wrong to someone, instant karma would hit me. I would be hit with some negativity inside me because we're all connected. There is no mistaking that everybody on this planet is connected. Go be a dick to the next man and notice how the pain you put on him just became your own. We have to realize that we're all living this life together, and interdependent relationships are what's going to make us thrive. Nobody is self-made. Nobody's doing it on their own. If you're trying to do that and you act like you're such a loner and shit, it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you'll be a fucking sad motherfucker. So basically, learning to associate with different races at a higher level of communication and respect between us helped prepare me for the street. Everybody watches the movies, they see the racism, the problems, the violence in the penitentiary, and then they ask me, how were you able to adjust, like being around different races of this such? That's why the system's laid out like that. Level 4s and level 3s and shit. You're gonna be mainly with your own race. If you're white, you're gonna be mainly with the whites, the Paisas, and the homies, which are the Southsiders. That's who you're going to program with. You're going to be rarely in contact with blacks, northerners, and others. Yeah, you'll talk to them in passing. Yeah, if they're from your area, you say, what's up? Yeah, if you know them from the street, whatever. But the fact is, you're not going to be hanging out reading the same fucking magazine, doing push-ups together. It's not gonna fucking happen.